It's the unexpected fourth part of the trilogy, folks. I can scarcely believe there's enough material here to pull together a fourth part, but bizarrely there's more material in this fourth part than there has been in the prior three. So strap yourselves in. Thank God, Shannon. Thank God Brian Holloman, the Gator Gamer, has decided to respond. Because you've just let us go for another... Maybe we'll develop a whole GCU out of this. Maybe it's the Gator Cinematic Universe. Thank the Lord, Shannon. You had to keep running your mouth like a little bitch. This one. I'm not even going to take your head. I'm not even going to claim your scalp, Shannon. I'm going to leave you still breathing. I'm going to leave some breath still in your body. Bruh. Let's begin. So, Chudbuds 4. It turned out in the last one that the person that perpetrated the hack wasn't me. It wasn't Zoom. It wasn't the Council of Evil. It wasn't Plate. It wasn't America First or the Gunt Guard. No. It was a guy who kills kittens by setting them alight, posting videos of them online, bashing little dogs' brains in and posting videos of that online, specifically to chudbuds.lol, from which he was banned. The guy was known as JFK, John Fortnite Kennedy. Him and his friends orchestrated the hack. So, with those revelations, Shannon Gaines was blown the fuck out. Just blown the fuck out. Quite conclusively. All of his machinations, all of his delusions over gay ops, I think we could say, all turned to be for naught, didn't they, Shannon? But that didn't stop him from running his mouth. I'm going to take you on a journey into Shannon's mind. I hope you're ready for this one, because this gets incredibly autistic, folks. Oh my God! The psychologically breaking became... I am coming home, bitch. My arrival is imminent. I mean, I can scarcely believe what he's decided to post. This truly... I mean, as an expert on Shannon Gaines' comings and goings, the fact that he thought it was... As of 46 minutes ago, ladies and gentlemen, 46 minutes ago, Shannon Gaines running his mouth. Unless Godwinson pulls up actual evidence, you can almost throw everything out he says outside of that. I don't think there's a single person on the internet that just takes one thing and makes shit up from it as often as he does. And he's working with the literal scum of the earth to do it. I don't actually have to do anything for Godwinson to fuck himself over. He's already well on his way to finding out. Sounds like fighting words, Gator. Did you call the feds? Did you call Marjorie Taylor Greene? Who did you report us to, Gator? I'm already on my way to finding out. I have no evidence. The evidence that is procured is given to me by whom, Shannon? Produce those receipts, brother. Marjorie Taylor Greene's in the house. What's that at your door? It's MTG, folks. Gator's best pal. Gator's connection, his pipeline to those grassroots political movements. Godwinson has no evidence that Gator... Godwinson has no evidence that Gator's working with the feds and he's best friends with Marjorie Taylor Greene. Well, nor does Gator, but here he is looking like Kim Jong-un, standing next to whom I believe is Che Yuga. There he is, look. He's the center of the web. He's the master of the puppets, folks. master of the puppets, folks. And when he's not pulling all the strings, here he is, getting his 8th degree of his life. The eternal student Shannon Gaines, packing them groceries. Packing groceries, my nigga! Deary me, Shannon. But there's no evidence of Shannon's crimes, is there? There's no evidence. This does relate entirely to Chudbuds. I just wanted to get a few dunks in on before we weave the show and explain what's going on. Just want to throw some meat out there. Get you all hyped up to dunk on Gator's grave. No evidence. No evidence. No evidence. No evidence, says Gator, as he screeches in the dark and cries when he does so. Pisses himself on his lunch break. You see how we timed this one, Gator, by the way? We timed this for your alternate day where you work a bit later and you go on your lunch break a bit later, so. He's evil. We've got no evidence of Gator doing anything. It's all just fabrications, isn't it? We don't have Gator and evidence of Gator literally being a pedophile in public, do we? We don't have him pointing to murals of children, saying they're his wife and gazing at them with complete adulation. It actually makes me sick, quite frankly, when we see that, when we see those things. But we don't have that. No. It's all a gay heart.
This is Record of Lodos War. That's D-Lit.
Visualize him.
This is like
just visualize him in his 4-star hat.
Oh, okay.
And his witch's chin. Visualize him gazing at the anime girls. The elf girls, I should say. They're 3,000 years old. Before I play the record, Shannon, I've got no evidence. She was 3,000 years old, Your Honor.
Lodos War. That's D-Lit and that's porn. This is like one of my favorite animes of all time.
Oh, okay.
Ah, okay. That was his first waifu.
That's why I like elf chicks so much.
That's why he likes elf chicks so much. Ah, okay. Ah, okay. No evidence to present to the public record, but there's more on Shannon coming. You better believe it. Because in this one, we're going on the risotto segue. The risotto segue. My agenda for tonight, risotto segue. Penguin Man. Some more of Gator. PPP. And then we're going to round it off with where we left the not so serious, I'm so sorry, pedophile arc that we stumbled into last time. So it all ties together, folks. It all ties together. It's going to be a wild ride. So this is what I wanted for this one, and this is what I wanted to do. Nick Risotto. He managed to claim a win from Claire Bear. Claire Bear, her bizarro snatch, sending nudes. Middle-aged woman who has no business here. Go run along, look after your children. Visit a dentist, bitch. Find some sort of salvation that isn't in the arms of Daddy Jim, you stupid cunt. But Rakata claimed his win. And Josh weighed in. Janny Josh weighed in. And Janny Josh had to say this. So this is Josh reacting to Rakata. It's the ongoing thread. It's the ongoing reply of the reply of the reply of the reply. Let's begin. This is Josh on his show the other day.
I know I don't go hard enough on Rakata. A lot of people wish I would just denounce him as a sex pest, swinger cuckold that he is. BBC lover, Nick Rakata. The reason why I do not go full retard on Nick Rakata is that I don't find it funny. There's a lot that I don't talk about that I just don't find funny. And it's like when I think Rakata's fucking up,
seems sus.
That sucks. That's not like, haha. But I still talk about it because there is some expectation there that I talk about things.
There's
but,
pressure, not expectation.
It just doesn't make me laugh. That's why I don't seem to be at 100% when I talk about Arcade. It's just like, oh.
Okay.
I know I don't go hard enough on Arcade.
So that's Josh on the risotto question. But Ricata, this shit's fucking wild. Ricata's on an arc all of his own, right? So Ricata, he's got his win from Claire Bear. Finally, the Chudbuds is over. They're not going to be claiming moral victory over his locals chat where he's posting nudes with his wife and encouraging his fans to do so. No longer will he have to be a pariah to a middle-aged woman trying to tell him how to be, what, based? So he managed to claim that win and he had his victory noodles as a result. We all saw it, it was there for the record. But, folks, this is ridiculous. And this is why it warrants coverage. But, ladies and gentlemen, a new scandal has brewed for Nick Risotto. What's he doing now, you might ask? What's that slatternly hoe up to now, you might be asking? Join me as we find out, folks. Okay, so Risotto's going through something known as the Blobby controversy as we speak. The Blobby controversy is consuming all things currently. I'll explain what this is once this is explained to you from Nick Risotto and his capos, his legion of apparently lawyers that he's assembled. That's a lawyer, apparently. That one's going to get you the electric chair for shoplifting. This one's going to get you just executed on the spot, I imagine, for jaywalking. This one's watched enough Netflix documentaries, so she thinks he's a lawyer. She's a lawyer, but she's not. This guy goes by the name Camelot331. Big heart, tiny pee-pee. But there's your lawyer there. And then this one's supposed to be the best lawyer of them all. Check the nose. But let's go. It's the Blobby controversy. What the fuck?
Please explain in short to the panel the Blobby situation. I'd like to know their hot takes on it. Hashtag free Blobby / let the pudding
Hashtag
dance.
free Blobby. Hashtag let the puddings dance. It's over, Risotto. It is done.
There's this weirdo who posts this flashing Blobby gif.
I sing it all the time. It's just like
chat.
It's not a weirdo, Risotto. It's Godwinson. It's plain. It's the Council of Evil. Listen to Gator and believe the delusion. They're behind the pudding posts. The Blobby controversy. Let the puddings dance.
Blobby / let the puddings dance. Okay, so there's this weirdo who posts this flashing Blobby gif.
I sing it all the time.
in my chat.
He's seen it. He's seen it all the time. He's seen it, folks. You don't know the things he's seen.
I see it all the time. And
That was
I sing
amazing.
it all the time. It's
in
just
my
like
chat.
Bravo.
I see it all the time, and
Wait,
I'm
in
always
Google?
there when you yell at them, and
Like
I've even
Klaus
yelled
says,
at them before.
I yell at them as well.
Yeah.
But I think it's stupid.
They're not... Look, folks. The important cases of the day, the murder trials and the grand larcenies and the frauds, they have to be parked aside. Because the Avengers assemble, not to talk about the law. It's not a law show. It's to talk about how they're triggered by the dancing puddings that are infecting Risotto's chat. Someone says Jessica is hot, TBH? Listen to this bitch speak. This bitch sounds like Mama JF if she wasn't French. Like 7 IQ points.
Blobby gif.
I sing it all the time. It's
in
just
my
like
chat.
I see it all the time, and
Wait,
I'm
in
always
Google?
there when you yell at them, and
Like
I've even
Klaus
yelled
says,
at them before, and they called me a prude.
Like a female fucking Wolfie. I see it all the time, and I'm always there when you yell at them as well. And I've even yelled at them a few times as well. Yeah. You should feel shame for that one, brother.
But I think it's stupid. And like, get
Yeah,
over
I think
it.
you're
It's
stupid,
just a blobby.
bitch.
Like, get over it. People have seizures from that. Or at
They're
least
having
slow it
seizures.
down.
They're having seizures. Now, if you don't know what this dancing pudding thing is referring to, I'm going to show you. Because this is like giving people seizures. It's the end of the world. Risotto ain't making it. I don't know how you can claim a win. Let's show you this one because this was cringe. This was a Gator OC, by the way. A Gator OC. And if you don't believe me, just wait till you see it. Just wait till you see it. It's the Gator OC. This is him and his daddy. Is it going to play? Okay, I have to keep playing it. I don't know why it's doing this. Maybe if I go back. There you are, look. That's what's triggering them. It's over. It's Blobgate. Let the pudding starts. But let's return.
Yeah, that's the only problem I have is that there isn't a block function in that chat yet, which I'm on their ass. Like, make a fucking block function, please, so that people can individually block people who do stuff like this specifically. Because you got
Midnight Monolith's having a seizure, bruh. They're posting the puddings.
Whatever, where these flashing images give them headaches. And I don't give a shit that people post them. I just would prefer not, if someone doesn't want to be spammed with 500 of them, you fucking weirdo,
It was all Godwinson. Listen to the voices. Listen to the voices shouted. It was all me.
But until they implement a block function, please don't fucking post it. And so, of course, it's like 50 million posts. So it's like, okay, I guess.
Admittedly, I haven't been to your locals chat for a minute because I pushed out a little bit because it was a little too hardcore for me.
It's too degenerate for her. It's even too degenerate for her. And that bitch has been ran through quite clearly, quite a lot. That's a bitch that's definitely been ran through quite a lot. And it's too much for even her. But bear in mind, Josh won't talk about it unless he's pressured to.
Because I pushed out a little bit because it was a little too hardcore for me. I went there one time and I was like, oh god, I gotta get out of here.
Ran through.
Yeah, it's tamed down quite a bit over the past
Oh, that's
month,
good.
so.
Okay.
But yeah, the block.
Oh, okay.
Quite a bit over the past
Oh, that's
month,
good.
so.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it's tamed down quite a bit over the past
Oh, that's
month,
good.
Oh, okay.
but yeah, the blobby thing is like, I just really would prefer if you'd wait until people who have seizures could actually just prevent themselves from seeing that. That'd be great.
Self-muting, yeah.
Do it for the people who have seizures, folks. You pieces of shit.
That's what he
You pieces
claimed.
of shit. How the fuck can you do this? How can you post this over and over and over again on a loop and not think of the people who have seizures? Like, bruh. Can we not? Bruh. Can we not? It continues.
I don't know if I believe him, honestly.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm calling you out. I don't know if I believe you, man. It's just it's amazing how your hand always lands on that enter key every single time in every single chat that you're in.
Right now.
Every seizure he's ever had is just always on the enter key every time.
Just
Damn.
somehow.
Yeah.
Ah. Okay. Right, there we go. The Blobby controversy. And now, on the third 10th minute, the third of the 10 minutes, I have a vision. This one. Once the advert stops playing, we've done our risotto coverage. We're just gonna dip into... Whilst we touched on Josh, instead of like weaving it through and covering it later, we're just gonna show you what's happening with Josh. So obviously Josh was in our live stream apparently, spurging out at chat, saying we didn't take his argument seriously. that I was collaborating with Zoom, Brian Dunn, the Council of Evil play an America First to bring down Gator. Apparently we didn't take those arguments seriously enough and we should have played Josh's full 4-hour stream. And so it was quite tough for Josh, quite frankly. There were fears that he wasn't going to make it. But don't take my word for it. Josh says, I ate too much shit today. He says, yes, I am a stress eater. I got into an argument with a friend earlier. It wasn't a Kiwi Farms mod. Please don't press me further on that. Not anyone knows. And I'm really pissed off about it. It's tough. It's real tough. It's tough, Josh. So, this one goes out to you, bro.
Pizza day, motherfuckers!
There we go. Josh segment concluded. Right. We are now going to cover the Penguin Man. The Penguin Man has managed to fall out of the writing of the prior 3 parts, but now it's time. It's time. It's the ridiculous hour, folks. So the Penguin Man has been attempting to swing at the king for a long time now. The Penguin Man, people are asking, who's the Penguin Man? What the fuck is this one? Where's this going? We've covered the dancing puddings. We've covered everything else, but who's the Penguin Man? The Penguin Man is a guy that likes to LARP as like a penguin online, and he A-logs Ralph until Ralph dies. He's called Alistair, and that's his avatar, right? And I'll just present for the record, you know, Johnny come lately wins. I don't think that rolls off the tongue. You know. Godwin bitch goes full delusional. You know, this is just to give you the flavour, right? To show you that me and the Penguin Man, there's no love lost between us. There ain't any love lost between us. But in the wake of the Chudbuds League, I'ma present the dove with the olive branch in its mouth. What's coming on this one? Now, Penguin Man doesn't show himself on screen. I think there are pictures of Penguin Man out there dressed as a penguin. but he doesn't feel it appropriate to show himself. So all we're served with is black screen. But Penguin Man, in the light of the Chudbuds League, has had to reevaluate. He's had to reflect. He's had to consider whether or not the reptile is right. Let's go.
There comes a time in a man's life where he must put aside his rivalry with someone else.
Completely one-sided
in order
rivalry.
to focus on a larger topic. On someone who deserves more scrutiny and more criticism. That time for me has come. Because you see, I recently finished watching Godwinson's second stream going over the Chudbud fiasco there.
Godwinson vindicated.
And even though Godwinson is a massive faggot,
Now wait a minute.
even though Godwinson is a massive bitch,
Oh,
I must give credit where credit is due. He hit the nail on the fucking head when it comes to the Gator Gamer. Because the Gator Gamer, even without Ralph, is still just a massive attention-seeking faggot. I generally thought that when Gator broke away from Ralph 1 year ago, I thought that this was the beginning of a brand new Gator. I genuinely believed that Gator would finally become his own man. He wouldn't be shackled to Ralph anymore. He was going to go his own way, and he was going to be successful.
Sorry, Penguin.
I mean, he had a golden opportunity. There were people who were willing to watch Gators.
The Penguin Man had belief. He believed in Harvey Dent. He believed in Shannon Gates.
Dreams and Gators content without Ralph. One would figure that once he would break away from Ralph's chains that he would be more successful, but sadly my optimism, Gator Gamer, changing, it quickly went away.
Was changing, chat.
All of the DMs from
Yeah.
Chudbuds involving Gator.
It's a Jimpersonator, except this one pretends to be a penguin online. There's another Jimpersonator coming, by the way. There's a reason we're showing this. But he makes a salient point, doesn't he? Even though Godwinson's the orchestrator of evil and an evil man, he was right. And the Chudbuds.lol leak vindicates little old me. But don't take my word for it. Take the Penguin Man's word for it. This guy wants to literally drink my blood, by the way. So let's go.
Historian X were fucking leaked to the internet there. And I fully support Godwinson just going total war on Gator.
All right. I'll accept your endorsement. I'll accept your endorsement, Penguin Man. I will do everything I can with that endorsement, Penguin Man. But I'll do so momentarily.
Head and shoulders. I didn't know you had dandruff.
I don't.
Because before we jump on the Gator segment,
Son, your ego is writing checks your body can't cash.
before we go into the Gator segment, there's something we need to address, isn't there, Shannon Gates? This actually wasn't what I had queued up for this. I had this queued up, so you'll have to bear with. It's all right. We're right on time. We're running 1 minute 15 ahead of schedule. So, because on the half hour, I wanted to address PPP, my old friend, PPP. So, as you may have noticed, a few of you hundreds of Spugs were sat in a live chat waiting for the Golden Guns 2023 last night. You were still waiting prior to me going live mere half an hour ago. You were holding the hope. You were keeping the flame alive. Is there going to be a Golden Guns 2023 tonight on the night of the Oscars as there is every single year? The annual event. Was he really going to do it with Dalton Clodfelter? TRS Sartor, Ralph reading out the winners, and Kai Clips operating OBS from his mission in Argentina. Look, Golden Guns can't happen without PPP. It can't happen without PPP. There was a heretical gospel that occurred last year where they did the show without me. But the rule is, it's not a canonical Golden Guns unless the two are united. The PPP Winston comes together and reads aloud the winners. There's not allowed to be just as there's not allowed to be a four horsemen without PPP, Coach, Josh and myself. It doesn't work any other way. It's the Golden Guns. So maybe we'll see the Golden Guns in 2050. Maybe we'll see. Maybe we'll see it another time, right? Or maybe we'll see it a lot sooner than we all believe. What's he alluding to? What does he mean? A lot sooner than we'll... What's going on? Is there peace? Peace? Is it peace in our times, folks? Well, now this went completely unnoticed because no one watches the show anymore. No one watches the Kino Casino. So this has actually taken about a week to come out. This has taken a full week to come out. But it's time. It's time for Godwinson to play the tape and vindicate PPP. Now, Andy doesn't come out of this well. He don't come out of this well. But bizarrely, it looks like there's some slight redemption. It looks like a Golden Guns might even happen 20 years earlier than expected. 2030, folks. 2040. Who knows? But here they are on their show. And let's let the record play.
Boy, Gator was involved.
What a shock.
Boy, Gator was involved in gay ops. What?
Wait,
No,
I don't know
not
anything about
Gator.
that. Like,
Not
okay,
the
I don't know
lieutenant
anything
of.
about that.
Not Ethan Ralph's lieutenant for over 10 years, who, for whatever reason,
Gator.
he gave a second chance. Who goes around saying that he's in contact with me.
I will
I
show
just
all
want
my
it to be
DMs
known
with
now.
him, by the way.
Gator.
I don't-
I don't have any DMs
I
with
have
Gator.
like
Produce
a few
the DMs.
from back in the
Yeah, produce the DMs, Gator. Produce the fucking DMs. Going round running your mouth. Produce the fucking DMs. Produce the receipts. You have one task, faggot. We can produce all your DMs, by the way. But you can't produce a single one.
Gator, produce the DMs. I give you permission, Gator, leak all the DMs we've ever had that amount to none. There are no DMs. There was no secret deal with Gator. This is all a fantasy of his fucking mind.
All a fantasy of his fucking mind. Just as the Godwinson plate connections, all a fantasy of Gator's weird-ass mind that fantasizes about 3,000-year-old elf girls. All a fantasy. Because the reality of the Hat Gator was a guy who sets kittens on fire. He's the one that did it. And the reality is, it was homegrown. It happened on your watch. Because your crazy-ass, strung-out, middle-aged mom, meth hoe, couldn't sweep up effectively. Just thought, oh, I'll ban them if they're posting pictures and photos of themselves setting fire to kittens. I won't just call the cops like you do for everyone else who slights flamenco. So it was a homegrown, it was an inside job. But, you know, produce the receipts, Gator.
All a fantasy of his fucking mind. That somehow I would ever work with Gator. That I would ever give him anything. No, but his whole thing is like, oh, me and him are going to work together to take down Godwinson. As if I would ever let Gator get any sort of credit for the scalp of Godwinson.
Thank God.
As if Gator would ever get to share in that victory.
Thank the
As if
Lord.
Gator would ever even have a victory. His broomstick is broken. His wings are clipped.
I don't hate Gator, but whatever that.
I do.
Whatever that shit
Yeah,
was,
let's play that again.
The victory. His broomstick is broken. His wings are clipped.
I don't hate Gator, but whatever that
I
shit
do.
was.
I do.
Whatever that shit was.
You fucking greasy
Share
faggot.
in that victory. As if Gator would ever even
Slippery
have a
fuck.
victory. His broomstick is broken. His wings are clipped.
I don't hate Gator.
I do.
Whatever that
I
shit
do.
was, whatever that shit was, when you told me, I was like, what? Wait, are you sure? You're like,
Surely not Gator. Surely not Gator's doing all the gay opping. Surely not, Andy. Surely it can't be Gator doing this. Surely not. So in that one, they bizarrely came up. Well, one side of them, the PPP side, came off well. I could scarcely believe it myself, but let's not forget when Gator snaked Ralph and ran to the Kino Casino in the hopes that they'd give him some sort of salvation. Now they did. PPP alludes to it there. He says, you know, we gave you a second chance. He does that in the roast there where they talk about the Chudbuds leaks that we just showed you. And I'm going to show you that second chance they gave Gator. Let's see. Here they are, look.
Go.
I've always been complimentary
$50.
of PPP. If you've ever noticed.
Liar.
You have been, and that would make Ralph seem. Remember, you're like,
He would get mad about it.
you were like, yeah, you know, he makes fun of me and shit, but he's pretty funny. And
Just
then
watch his
Ralph's
head.
like,
Watch his head. He literally does the.
Were you the one who flagged?
no.
He does this.
I've always been complimentary of PPP. If you've ever noticed.
You have been, and that would make Ralph seem. Remember, you're like,
He would get mad about it.
you were like, yeah, you know, he makes fun of me and shit, but he's pretty funny. And then like Ralph's like,
Were you the one who flagged down the Aqualad video?
Press him.
About you, Gator, or
Get him. Slit his throat.
It's not me.
why did that one go down and all the ones about Ralph stayed up though?
Not sure.
Not sure. Not sure. Not sure. Not sure. But bizarrely, they had more to say on the Keynote Casino. We're supposed to believe they get 1,000 live viewers. No one covered this until like an hour before we went live today. But this was them the other night talking about this, and it went completely unnoticed, as they are relegated to the phantom zone of the sector, where no one gives a fuck anymore. But here they are talking about the Chudbuds leak. Now, again, he doesn't come out of it well. He never does. But, you know, maybe the Golden Guns 2050 is on, folks.
Okay, first of all, imagine calling yourself a Chudbud. Imagine signing up for some shit called Chudbuds. And then imagine there being a Minecraft server for all your Chud buddies to be gay Chudbud pedophiles together in Minecraft. This site was ran by some middle-aged, snaggletooth, meth-mouthed mother of five.
Preach it.
Like, listen, okay? When did the sector lose all standards of decency and decorum?
When you got this faggot as your co-host.
Now, like, listen, every single time some middle-aged woman has injected herself, hasn't it always been a failure? Remember the bitch who organized Kilroy back in the day?
Based mama with a big milkers.
Based mama?
Space Mama.
Based
Or
mama?
Big Kitchen,
It's
yeah,
always,
yeah.
every fucking time some middle-aged woman shows up, starts, like, promising the promised land and all this shit, it always goes to shit. But listen, I didn't pay much attention to any of this Chudbud shit. I can't tell you that I knew it was, like, gonna all go to shit.
I didn't even know what it
'Cause
was.
I mean, everyone knew it was going to go to shit. It was being ran by Claire Bear, with Gator and Flamenco in her ear. Christorian X in everyone's ear as well. I mean, we all knew it was going to go to shit, folks. It was literally called Chudbuds.lol. It was promised as the Salvation Promised Land for Jim Walker's. This was going to be their promised land. Claire led the Exodus. Jim parted the Red Sea. And all the Jim Walkers followed Claire to having all of their passwords, email addresses, LinkedIn's, whatever the fuck, compromised. Kino Shea, the biggest victim. But, bizarrely, Gator comes out far worse than all of them. Because it's Shannon Gaines.
To be honest.
nobody fucking
I
knew
have
what it
no
was.
idea.
Who gives a
Was
fuck?
it like
I
an
guess it,
instance or some shit of...
no, it's on like the Fediverse. So by the way, folks,
even
I'm
know
just
what
gonna
that
say this now. If you have a post account, stop using
Delete
it and
it.
like do
Delete it.
it.
He's sweating bullets. He's sweating bullets. Look at his face. Oh, fuck. You got him in the hot seat.
Whatever you can to delete it.
Fucking delete
I don't know
all.
how it works.
Burn it
Delete
down.
fucking everything.
Yeah, everyone.
Delete fucking everything.
Yeah, delete everything, Andy. Just do it. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
Burn it down, because post will be the next thing.
Yeah.
Right?
It will be the
And
next thing.
already, like, the cancer that was on Chudbuds, it's reforming.
Post is full of pedophiles. It's not reforming. Clarification. Post was always actually worse than Chudbuds because the owner doesn't ban people for posting CP. He actually encourages it. So he was always worse than Chudbuds. Let's just clarify that one. But the Jim Walkers have all actually fled to Post and they're using that primarily now.
Those new sock puppets. The cancer never changes. The big reveal of all of this, okay, is that everyone in the sector is involved in gay ops. They're all shady, they're all dirty, they're all doxers. A number of them are pedophiles or other type of sex offenders. But my whole take on it is, don't.
Sweating bullets. And he just dumbstruck. Go off, King.
Oh, fucking shit. We all fucking knew it anyway. We all knew this shit anyway. Is anybody really surprised
Stop.
that Historian X was using
Please
a
stop.
sock puppet to try and dox people? Is anybody surprised Cog was in cahoots trying to dox people?
Or the guy
Is anybody
who flew
surprised?
to assault someone unhingedly was involved in gay ops?
Unhingedly. 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 Let's do it again.
Or the guy
Is anybody
who flew to
surprised?
assault someone unhingedly was
But there we go, a little bit of redemption. A little bit of redemption. Whoa. What a storyline this one's been, hasn't it? Over the past 4 parts, enemies have become not so quite mired in the shit. Kinoshé, bizarrely, was doing the Lord's work, A-logging flamenco, and had to A-log Ralph to satiate the Gators and flamencos and the Christorian X's of the world so they wouldn't just dox him, but they were still planning to dox him anyway, because he wasn't towing the line on flamenco. Rakata managed to snatch a massive win. This has been a wild, wild arc, folks. But there's one eternal loser. Just one eternal loser, folks. Yeah. There's one eternal loser, and, you know, who's more fitting than the Duracell bunny to lead him in?
A most powerful alkaline battery ever. It gives gadgets like you extra power.
One eternal loser, the forever loser.
Finish jobs like this in no time. Duracell Optima.
Who
our
could it
next
be?
generation of power.
Who could it be? We've seeded it throughout the show. The writing's been superb on this one.
Flavor to water. Not with sugar or sweeteners, but with scents like cola or peach, giving you all the fun
This
and
is
flavour
unskippable.
without the side of helping guilt.
I've got no fucking idea how to
Upgrade
get
your
rid of
water
that.
today at air-up.co.uk.
Trying to sell me flavoured water. And now it's trying to sell me Nurofen.
At Nurofen, we know that healthy kids are playful kids. But sometimes fever gets in the way.
This is unskippable as well,
For children
alas.
for up to 8 hours.
But it gives me enough time to
Including
line
fun
it
and
up.
games. We'll do up to 8-hour fever relief.
So you might be thinking, how's our boy doing? How's our boy Shani the Janny doing? How's he coping during the fact that everyone's shitting on him? The Penguin Man, PPP, the Council of Evil, everyone. There's not even a single name that even Josh has had a dunk on Gator. Not a single person. Paulie Frog might have half-arsedly done a with a gun to his head endorsement of Gator. Alas. So, an insight into Gator's mental state as we speak now. Here he is looking at coffins. It's tough. He's gonna need a bigger coffin, a couple sizes than old Jim though. Gator. And this is in response to someone posting the coffin of his dad. Daddy Jim. Medica will be dipping in this. It'll be a long dip as well. Gator can't make it. But Ralph needs a bigger one. It's tough. Shaddy the Janny. But you know what's even more tough? The cringe. Because we didn't get a chance to cover this one. but there was some supreme cringe. Remember when Gator got flagged off Twitter for being a faggot? Remember that storyline that we've not covered yet? I remember. And I remember when he had to rebrand. I remember when he had to do a life raft and call himself not the Gator type, but TV's Gator. It's TV's Gator, ladies and gentlemen. There he is, look. TV's Gator. But, you know, he didn't put all his chips in because the moment his Twitter... Because this is the real power of Gator. No one gives a fuck. You know? No one gives a fuck, Gator. No one gives a fuck. So he had to go running back to his old Twitter. His old Twitter, which has 7,000 followers that were all gifted to him by Ethan Rath. He only got those because they were thinking, okay, this soundboard is pretty based. But the real power of Gator is that. That's the real Gator. But Gator, the moment he got restored on Twitter, he must have come buckets, folks. He must have come, but it was like The Shining, except it wasn't blood coming out of the elevator, it was Shannon Gaines's seed. Because we're going to have to pause Freebo for this, because I want you to enjoy the cringe of this one. So he puts together this little video. There we go. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready? Look, trigger alert. Spoiler alert. Don't try this at home, folks. Don't try this at home. This is supreme cringe. This will get... People might die at the end of the 2 minutes, 7 seconds of Gator's video celebrating his return to Twitter.
Rise from your grave.
He's back! Oh, fuck! Oh, shit. Oh, no! What? What? The king returns. He's wearing dragon wings. It's Gator, king of the sector, returned, restored. He's here to oh look, he's here to smite his old master. He's got 2 lives. Oh fuck. The heats are coming. The heats are coming. He's about to defeat his final boss. He's about to go toe to toe, folks. The Gator is restored. He even pinned that one. Rise from your grave. But don't just take Gator's word for it, because... okay. He has exceeded his limits. He has exceeded his limits. He has exceeded his limits. Exceeded his limits. He's returned. There is more cringe ahead, folks. There is a great... Sorry, Gator. My arrival is imminent. It's the Gator returns to Twitter on. If you aren't already following me on the Gator Gamer, you should. All future updates will be posted there. No one gives a shit, Gator. No one gives a shit. You think you're a king because you have 7,000 dead users on that Twitter, but no one gave a shit to follow you over to TV's Gator. Shall we see who followed you over to TV's Gator? What's the difference between that? Is that 158 followers? That's the real power of Gator. 158 followers. It's tough. Real tough. But don't think that he wasn't prolific. He was posting all the fucking time from this. This was his tool to A-Log. And when he realised he wasn't getting enough traction because he's, spoiler alert, TV's Gator, he had to jump back to his old Twitter. And you know what, Shannon? You said it many times. The true kiss of death, the true death sentence is Daddy Jim laughing at you. Well, I've dug him up. I've been out there with my shovel. I've had to bat away the Chinese that was at the grave like Shep. And here's Jim, Daddy Jim, laughing at your ass. Make it stop, he says. Slit his throat, the crowd says. Okay. Get him. There's Daddy Jim laughing at Gator. But don't forget, we started this with a threat from Gator, didn't we? Remember when Gator's threatening us? He's saying, unless Godwinson pulls up actual evidence of something, you can almost throw everything he says. I don't actually do anything to him to fuck himself over. He's already well on his way to finding out. Them's fighting words, Shannon Gaines. Because what are you up to in the dark, brother? What are you doing in the dark? Where are you going, you travelling man? Where are you off to? Is it to go to a convention dressed as Daddy Jim? Is it to stand next to Spooky Weeb Trash and other degenerates dressed as Daddy Jim also? Is it to hide yourself under various eternal guises? Is it to graduate college for the 11th time while you're still packing groceries, my nigga? Is it to attend CPAC with Cenk Uygur and look like Kim Jong-il? Is it to go off your fucking chain? Sorry, I'll have to turn this one up.
All the stops tonight, too. That connection.
Because what Chudbuds has shown, Gator, is that what you said here applies to you and applies to you the most. This is my poetic victory, Gator, and I take great pleasure in showing the pulpit exactly who the fuck you are.
They pulled out all the stops tonight, too. They were making threats in chat.
They even DDoS entropy. Like, I'm not kidding.
DDoS
really
entropy. They've been flagging the streams from start to finish. It was complete total mask off moment. They tried to get their bots to downvote, but the Killstream audience is just that much better. They pulled their mask off in an attempt to try to stop you once and for all, and they couldn't fucking do it. And they exposed themselves yet again. They don't have a single moral ground to stand on after tonight. They tried it. They failed. You fucked up. No one gives a shit what happens to y'all's dumb gay message boards from here on out. You got exposed. The nose was exposed. Eat shit.
I agree with that 1,000%.
Whose nose was exposed, Gator? They're your words from when you were still sucking Ralph's peen. And you just proved, with all the Chudbud leaks that have happened this week, that you are exactly what you described there, frothing at the mouth, pretending like you're a big king. You're not a big king, Gator. You're a pedophile in public. That's exactly what you are, my friend. We'll save that one for when we do the final dunk. But, who is Gator? Gator is this. Sorry, I don't know why it starts them auto-muted, but,
For awesome. Doxing is a tool. Like any other tool, it can be used for good, and it can be used for awesome.
That's you, Gator. They're your words. I can produce the receipts of you being an evil fuck. I can genuinely produce receipts of you plotting with other people to dox other people. And I have done in the prior 3 parts. You plotting to dox your friends. You plotting literal gay ops with Christorian X of all people and Flamenco. Who has sealed court documents proving that he fisted his sister. Like, whoa, buddy. But, at what point, Gator, do your lies stop? At what point, Shannon Gaines, do the lies stop? Because, here we go. Oh.
Needs more Vespine gas.
What was the craziest blonde you dated, Gator? Oh boy.
Whoa, boy.
She was.
I want to say it was
part
Halo
Puerto
Reach at
Rican.
the
I'll just
time.
leave off of that. What does that mean?
Have you ever dated a girl that's of Puerto Rican descent or a Puerto Rican mix?
No, nor of you.
So let me describe it. So
They
it's
talk
like
about their country wanting to be a state a lot or something like that. What is a Puerto Rican girl like?
There's there's something about Puerto Rican women.
I bet.
They're really nice and you have a great time, but then it's just kind of like you're sitting there one day and somebody walked over and flipped the switch from loving to Murderbot 5000.
Murderbot 5000.
They are just in there yelling, and you don't even know what they're yelling. You're just kind of like, am I about to get stabbed right now? What's happening?
If only.
Oh, I see.
Oh, I see.
They just turn on you. Like a pit bull, they just turn.
I think that might be all Latino women, not just Puerto Ricans. It might be.
Don't believe his lies.
The problem might be bigger than you think it is.
Well, it made it worse because she was my first college girlfriend. And
I bet. Indeed.
Boy,
Oh boy.
What would she do? Throw shit?
Well, the story. So I was playing video games.
I want to say it was Halo
I
Reach
say
at the
it was
time.
Halo Reach at the time. And she got super pissed off for no reason. Just because I was playing Halo Reach instead of doing something like mundane. Can't remember. I didn't take the trash out or something, and she was just fucking throwing shit at me from across the room. I was just like, "What the?" Just like screaming at the top of her lungs, like what the fuck?
Oh, okay.
And then I kid you not, like 3 hours later, like she.
Oh, okay.
I go into my room and she follows in after me.
I bet.
And she just 100% just wants to fuck like out of nowhere, and I was confused. I was completely like, how did this change from, you want me to die to now you want to fuck me to death?
You never know what's going to happen with the Puerto Ricans. Is that what you're saying, Gator?
No, you never know. You never know.
Whoa. A lot of people in chat died of second-hand embarrassment from that one, Gator. So let's light one up. Let's light one up for the fallen, shall we? It's just the lies, isn't it? It's just the never-ending lies from Shannon Gaines. This guy just don't know when to fucking stop. He don't know when to get off the train.
This is record.
But I want to ask the question. You're about to see here Shannon Gaines enter frame, and I want you to ask in your own heads, is that a man who's had several girlfriends of Puerto Rican descent? Is that a man whom I want to say it was Halo Reach at the time, had a Murderbot 5000 girlfriend raging at him, and then he went into his room and she was just wanted to rip his clothes off? I want to present this so you can give him the full benefit of the doubt before you make your assessment. Shannon Gaines in all his glory.
This is record of Lodos War. That's D-Lit and that's Parn. This is like one of my favorite animes of all time.
Oh,
D-Lit
okay.
is
Ah,
my
okay.
first waifu. That's why I like Elf Chick so much.
Yeah. Yeah. A literal child, Gator. But yeah. The Slayer of Puerto Rican Poon. Yo better believe it. Yo better believe that's Gator. The Chad King. Murderbot 5000. And the real Gator isn't a Kermit the Frog sounding little bitch. You better believe the real Gator isn't this.
And I worked on the Myths and Mysteries movie.
Because you've just heard his voice there, didn't you? You just heard his voice talking about all his lies. Listen to it.
So I was playing video games. I want to say it was Halo Reach at the time.
There's his voice there. Sounds eerily like Jim's voice, doesn't it? But the reality of his real voice, Kermit the fucking Frog.
Based around Slenderman, for the contest. And, one thing people might wonder is, Slenderman's kind of an overdone thing on the internet. Why do a movie about Slenderman? And the reason that I chose this particular topic is because I wanted to...
That's your real voice, Gator, and that's the real you. The real you. The real you. I don't have to think and fantasize and run in loads of fucking DMs with Chris Dorian X to work out who the real you is like you do with me. I don't have to plot and sit around and lie about connections to Marjorie Taylor Greene to figure you out, Gator. Because I can just see who you are, and I can make my judgment based off that. It's not difficult. Spoiler alert, not everything's a gay op. Spoiler alert, not everything is Zoom, or Plate, or the Council of Evil, or America First, or Gunt Guard. Sometimes, remember what Jim said? That old adage that Jim left behind, that all you faggots use ad infinitum. Sometimes we just laugh at retards on the internet and enjoy the trash fire. Remember those teachings Daddy Jim passed down to you, your Messiah? And that's what this is, Gator. Laughing at your DMs. Laughing at who you are. Laughing at how you pretend to be a king online when you're no such thing. Yo, packing groceries, man nigga. That's what your ass is up to, Gator. You're watching this on your lunch break. You're literally pissing and shitting yourself as you're holding your phone. You've got to return to work and be dressed down by your line manager who's going to tell you to change your pants. Because it's not comely. It's not sightly for the customers to see the piss stains on your trousers. That's your life, Shannon Gaines. That's the reason why the whole fucking sector hates your guts. That's the reason why the fucking penguins of the sector, the fat troons of the sector, the crazy-ass American psychos of the sector, everyone hates yo ass. Even Josh. Even Janny Josh ain't sweeping it up for you. He'll sweep it up for Risotto. In his own words, that's exactly what he said. But he won't sweep it up for you, Gator. Keno Shea won't sweep it up for you, and not even Ralph will sweep it up for you anymore. So you have nothing. You have absolutely nothing. So report us to Marjorie Taylor Greene. Do your civic duty, Gator. Be a king now. You know, do your civic duty, Gator. Be a king. But remember, ladies and gentlemen, that, you know, you're not just laughing at Gator because it's Gator with the hard Y, whose sister draws Shotokan on commission and puts his family name on it. No, you're all just jealous. You're all just jealous of little old Shannon Gaines.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of hurt feelings in the chat from their fans right now because they hate me. Why? Why do they hate you?
Why?
You know,
why do they hate you? Even Risotto says it with scorn. Why would they hate you? Who the fuck are you?
Oh yeah, there's a lot of hurt feelings in the chat from their fans right now because they hate me. Why? Why do they hate you?
Why would they hate you?
I've never really been able to figure it out.
No, nor can we.
It just boils down to
we
the
can't
fact
figure it out either, Shannon.
I'm the co-host on the kill stream, and they're not.
This was during his sucking Ralph's peen phase. You were all just jealous of him hosting the kill stream. Well, what are we jealous of now, Gator, now that you've got nothing?
You know, I've never really been able to figure it out, but I think it just boils down to the fact that
look at his eyes.
I'm the co-host on the kill stream, and they're not. They said
He's even copying Jim's floating eye, isn't he? Floating eye syndrome. Shannon's trying to copy it. The ultimate Jim Walker. I'm going to show you another Jim Walker once we're done with Shannon. I'm going to show you another Jim Walker, and a new contender has appeared. But none of them even come close. The Machiavellis, the Carls, the Paulie Frogs, this faggot we'll show you in a second, the Penguin Man, none of them come close to Gator, who's even trying to mimic Jim's floating eye syndrome.
They shot their shot. They tried their damnedest to be a thing, and they just weren't. So what happens?
Oh yeah. They tried their damnedest to be a thing, but they just weren't. Gator, on your own, you get 152 followers. No one gives a flying fuck about you. The reason still people remember your name is because you're Ethan Ralph's co-host, and you're a big sack of shit. You're an easy fucking dunk is what you are, Gator. You're the butt of everyone's jokes. You are a byword for a manslave in the sector. When people refer to manservants, they go, oh, stop being a Gator. Stop being a Janny the Shanny. You are a punchline in this sector, Shannon. That's the only reason you're remembered.
Start to move into other people that also hate the show, that also, want to see Ralph dead in a ditch somewhere. And they all start to move together into this, cohesive support group where they cope with each other.
Like Chudbuds.lol?
Like the Killstream Battered Wives Shelter, basically. And so they all start to run all these stupid, underhanded, subversive operations against the show. And the same thing happens to Dick Masterson. All of Maddox's people.
Preach it.
They come up in this support group, and they all try to run all of these crazy schemes to try to. This will take down Dick Masterson's show this time. Cartoon.
Let's hear him again.
Move together in the show that also, want to see Ralph dead in a ditch somewhere. And they all start to move together into this, cohesive support group where they cope with each other.
Oh, yeah.
Like the Killstream Battered Wives Shelter, basically.
Yeah.
And so they
it's all us, not you.
All these stupid, underhanded, subversive operations against the
show. Like DMing Christora and X, Shays Dark
Spats.
So, oh, wait.
All of Maddox's people, they come up in this support group, and they all try to run all of these crazy schemes. This will take down Dick Masterson's show this time. Cartoon villain shit.
Cartoon villain shit. You know what's coming, Gator. I'm gonna leave you still breathing, because I want a few more hours out of your ass. I want a few more hours before I finally take your scalp. You know what's coming, my friends. It's on its way. Big up for irresponsible driving there. Big up for slaying Gator. On the day of doxing Gator, that video was released. What a king. There we go. That's a segment on Gator. I can't wait to see what he comes out with next. I can't wait to see what he does next. He did a show with Rand where he tried to sweep away his crimes, but no one can watch Rand's show because it's on Odyssey and Odyssey doesn't load. But you didn't miss much. You didn't miss much. So, that's Shannon. I am on track. I think we overran 2 minutes on that segment. Recap of events. It's release the puddings, let the puddings dance. Shannon Gaines is Kermit the Frog secretly. We're getting to Shannon Gaines, the man himself. I sent the cops info and I'd do it again. I'm sure Gator would prefer it not to get into the wild. There he is linking his contact at the FBI. I hope so, because I'd love nothing more than to see all of them in jail where they belong. You know, because once I establish it with Zoom, I'm going to get the DA to subpoena Discord for logs of their server. Fighting words. I have to sign in for that. Okay, on the night of the leak, let's show you this one. On the night the leak happened, on the night of the hack of the Chudbuds.lol fiasco, the fucking snitch, the rat, the piece of shit, the guy that was subpoenaed by Vickers and sold out all of his friends by showing up and attending and selling them all down the river. It's Deadman reacting to the night of the leak. Ratman.
Emails leaked. Oh no.
The grass.
Personal DMs. Oh no. Logs. Oh, it leaked.
I'm showing you this because whilst he's reveling in it, whilst even he can't deny that Chudbuds.lol going down is a massive fucking L, he has to change tack because he knows he might get subpoenaed by Vickers again and he has to toe the party line. Let's a fucking go. The rat.
It's all out there. Oh,
fucking
man.
snitch, motherfucker.
Oh, man. Oh, it's so bad. It is so bad. It is so bad. But the other thing that's talked about is this would be a huge win for Ralph, right? A huge win for Ralph. Oh, man.
He knows it's a huge win for Ralph. It literally destroyed his A-logging community. I mean, he even knows it. But because he's a snitch, because he's a dirty rat bastard, he has to change tack to appease Vickers, who's the only person watching.
How do you turn a win into a loss?
Yeah, you toe the party line,
we'll
dead
talk
man.
about that. We'll talk about here on this stream here.
You
man.
toe the party line.
Poor planning
Don't be surprised. I mean, normally I stream at night, right? Well, I couldn't resist. There's two things I like to talk about.
He had to sweep it up for Vic. He had to sweep it up for Mr. Vickers on the night of the league. Truly scandalous.
I guess Ethan Ralph and a Japanese medal. The Japanese medals will be later on tonight. You guys don't care about that. You care about the Ethan Ralph stuff. That's what I'm doing here right now. Okay.
By you guys, there's no one watching. By you guys, he means the Vickers family that are pressing his ass.
Don't care about that. You care about the Ethan Ralph stuff. That's what I'm doing here right now.
Dirty rat bastard.
All right. So what is a Chudbud? The skinny on that. Well, a Chudbud is as a post account thing. It was a front end post, sort of like social media, Twitter thing. Where I guess
nothing to see here.
Share space with,
nothing to see here. Mr. Vickers' DMs weren't leaked. Him plotting subpoenas, no.
Now.
Evil rat fuck.
It was all fun and games, really, but
it was all just fun and games. Towing the party line, Mr. Ratman. Holy fuck.
It was compromised, and we have the official message from this woman named Claire who ran the play.
No, so I just wanted to illustrate how Deadman had to change tack because Vickers showed up and said, "Look, I'm gonna subpoena you again if you don't keep ratting it out. If you don't keep being a snitch, you dirty, filthy grass." Embarrassing. Embarrassing for Mr. Deadman. I've got to log in to show you this because apparently I've got to... this is too inappropriate. This is too inappropriate. So we'll have to park that one for a second. But that guy there is the new Jimpersonator on the block. We may finish out with this one. So, on the last stream, we ended off with... this is the final part beyond the Jimpersonator. We ended off Chudbuds.3 with the not-so-serious... I'll play him in. I'll play him in. It's the reprise of that storyline. For long-time viewers, shit's about to get real fucking white. We might even get flagged off for showing violence, but we'll just start again. And you know what, Shannon? My audience follows me. I can be anywhere, literally on any no-name channel. I can call myself anything, and they will follow me. TV's Gator. No one's following TV's Gator. TV's Gator belongs in the fucking sewer. It's the reprise. So shit got wild. We ended off like... We dunked out of their call. Their stream sniper, whatever the fuck it was. He's actually live now. He's actually live now. He's live now with a stream called Attack of the Pedo. I wanted to sleep tonight. I've actually got work in the morning, believe it or not. But I needed to talk about what happened at the end of the last stream. But we might be here all night, folks. I like the rap part the most. Every reason has its season.
And this was going to be the last time, so I started to cry. Asking God not to take him, yet I heard no reply. Now my heart is marked and scarred, I feel lost in the dark. Only way to truly say it is I lost my heart. I know everything happens for a reason, and every reason have a different season. Yet this pain won't go away. That's why.
So we left off the pedophile, his roommate, not so serious, and the Deadpool cousin. We left off, and what happened after that is that the pedophile started asking his roommate to punch him in the face, to kick him in the chest, and I'm going to show you what happened. Justice served. And you can see real pain.
I had a crease down the middle of my stomach, like Ethan Ralph has.
You lie a lot, then, don't you? You believe in your own lies.
Sometimes. It depends.
I'm just searching for it. I don't have timestamps for this one.
Over for a minute. He's busy. So
I can actually kind of hear my I think it's.
When we dipped off, the cousin became the main character of the show.
Thankfully, my neighbors never complain about the noise, and I don't think they can hear me because my walls are thick.
Yo, you should test that. You should test that. You should scream really loudly.
Can you scream?
All right, so we're on it now. So, you know, this is the power of these streams. You know, we deliver justice. We're on a righteous moral crusade, and we're always correct in everything we say and do. You don't get this anywhere else, folks. This is the true Kino Dogma 2007 at play. This is what I preach about. This is my rules. So, for your entertainment.
Like on my lawn, I could probably do. I can't really do much about that, but I'll call the cops. I call the cops. They can come remove me. And I've done that to a guy before.
Have you really?
Yeah, he was knocking on our door in Eisenhower. We were. I don't know.
On live camera.
Right now. Right now.
Feel better.
Probably.
Dragoncraft punched you in the face one time until it made him feel better.
So Dragoncraft's the roommate. Roommate's about to come in, punch him in the face, then he'll kick him about. And it's all consensual. It's all consensual, YouTube.
Probably.
On live camera.
Right now. Right now, on live camera.
Well, isn't there a thing about violence on YouTube? Like.
This is for adults.
This is for adults. I think we can all assume that this is all for adults.
I mean,
this is where it left off. I was fast asleep. I thought I'd seen enough. I should have stayed on for the extra 4 hours.
You know, I'm not afraid to get punched by him. I've never taken too many. I don't think I've taken.
Mind you, no, this was 10 minutes when we left. We left 10 minutes later. Chaos ensued.
Face fine, but I don't take it a hit like the shoulder. I think we played punches at least once.
I mean, you're really not hurting each other. You say you're just bopping around.
Oh yeah, I mean, I want to punch me in the face. Hey, Brandon. They're asking if you want to punch me in the face on live camera.
Get him.
And you'll actually let me?
And you'll actually let me? All this guy's birthdays have come at once. All the roommates' birthdays have come at once. And you'll actually let me? This guy's shot up from his seat. He's already walking into the room. He takes off his glasses like a faggot.
These nice things to get ruined. Paid money for those frames. Oh shit.
Look at this apartment, by the way. I mean, the roommate's room is even fucking filthier than the pedos. Like, holy shit.
You're just gonna sit there and take it, right?
Oh yeah. It's
Yeah, you take it, pedophile.
I love it. People don't. It's like you guys don't know how.
This shit escalates, by the way. This goes from like 0 to 100 in seconds.
Me and my brother made each other tough.
Wow.
There's times he said not to do a pussy. Didn't tell my brother.
Roommate fucking walks in. Roommate's ready. Roommate took a little delay to put on all of his knuckle dusters for this one.
He said not to do a pussy hit.
Like, put your rape in this shit.
Let me take these off.
And turn your cheek.
Oh, they might be giving me a weak chuck punch. That's gonna suck. Alright, well, turn sideways.
Turn sideways. Turn sideways. This roommate knows exactly what he's gonna fucking do. He's been fantasizing about this one for a long, long time. Imagine living with a pedophile. All of his birthdays come at once. Now, you might be thinking, if you're gay, so this isn't real. This is a gay op. This is a Gunt Guard. This is a performance. This isn't real. No, justice is about to get... I mean, even Deadpool's like, whoa. Is this really happening? Not So Serious has seen this a lot. These two muted capos, Stanley and whatever the fuck he's called, Humphrey and Faggot, are just watching in amazement. They've lost. They were supposed to stop this, alas.
So I think it's a good base. Alright.
Oh!
Ooh, I felt that one.
Oh!
Oh, fuck.
Ooh, that actually felt that. That was a good clock.
All right, folks. Let's do our duty as purveyors of Kino Dogma 2007 and rewind. And I'm going to play this back in all its glory. Turn sideways. He... Oh, fuck. Roommate redeemed. All right, let's resume. Roommate just goes back into his room. He's done his. He's done it. He's done it. He's happy now. But this isn't the end. There's more, because he invites the roommate to kick him in the stomach.
Do you think he listen? Listen, do you think he gets the better part of him though?
I don't know. I mean, I know where his injuries are. All right.
Okay, shit. This is fucked.
I don't want to snap your fucking neck.
I don't think he's got the ball.
What? I mean, they already got that. They got a guy from Australian Survivor to talk to do a video for them on like Cameo or something.
Weak punch? Like, the roommate nearly broke this guy's jaw. Like...
He had what? You're asking for another one. Do you want to do a body hit? I don't want to snap your fucking neck.
I don't think he's got the ball to do it.
I can do a body.
The roommates in the chat, he's like, the crowd is asking for another hit. Crowd's asking for another hit. I don't want to snap your neck, bro, but I'll go for a body hit.
Just don't hit me as hard as that last one. That last one was a bit much. I don't even hit that hard. Well, I'm just saying, I felt that. I didn't get knocked down, so you're good.
Cousin's fucking in the game on this one. Cousin's like, any chance we can use a sharp object for the body hit?
You should ask him to knock you out, see if he can.
We want to see if he can knock you out. Let's put it into this stream with a good punch to the fucking gut or something.
Yeah, well, not the gut, like, to the chest. Yeah.
Ball shot.
Hold on, everybody. Before you
over a little bit. I don't want
hey, Jeremiah, hold on.
All right. Then back up a bit, because they can't see anything. Back up a little more.
We'll get him to say happy birthday to the drunken surfer.
All right, you ready? Yeah.
Oh, there's a fucking air too.
Let's do that one again. I think he broke his chair. He broke his fucking chair. Buddy, let's do our civic duty. Back up a bit, pedophile. A bit more. Secret drunken surfer birthday cameo there from Not So Serious. He clenches the fist. Boosh. Breaks his chair. Right in the fucking air too.
That's okay.
Roommate just goes back in.
Alright, so
Roommate goes back to his filthy fucking hovel, waiting for more requests to punch his roommate pedophile.
can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you say happy birthday to Drunken Surfer?
Happy
shout out.
Drunken Surfer. Shout out.
Jesus.
Tell me everybody's favorite pedo.
Yeah, I'm everybody's favorite pedo.
Everybody's favorite pedo. Dear fucking hell. What a piece of shit.
At least you own that shit.
Yeah, fuck it. I mean,
At least you own it.
I wouldn't let you around my daughter.
I wouldn't let you around my daughter either.
Definitely not.
well, I don't take offense to that. I have friends who do let me around their kids, and I acknowledge.
He does have friends that do let him around their kids, and he acknowledges that he's a pedophile.
Them, but not a lot as. It's like I really don't acknowledge kids. I don't give a shit about other people's kids. They can just meh. I don't care.
Let's hear what you just said.
I acknowledge them, but I'm not.
I wouldn't let you around my daughter. Definitely not.
Well, I don't take offense to that. I have friends who do let me around their kids, and I acknowledge them, but not a lot as. It's like I really don't acknowledge kids. I don't give a shit about other people's kids. They can just meh. I don't care. They can just go in and
It's
do
not what you
whatever,
just said,
leave me
bro.
alone.
You ever think about how like those people are pregnant ones?
All right. There was another bit I wanted to talk about. How this is all part of Troll Hunter 666's big plan, and then we'll maybe jump in on Not So Serious' stream that's going on right now. So Troll Hunter 666 is Jeremiah Johnson Betts' his handle online where he pretends to be king of the sector. But where was I looking for this? Maybe it's been deleted. I think it's called Roommate. Bear with, folks. I think it's been deleted, unfortunately. But someone had clipped him saying that it was all actually a gay op, and the roommate apparently doesn't hate him. Apparently the roommate is in on it as well, and they're just chasing clout or some shit. But Not So Serious is live, or he was live. He is live, and it's called Pedo Hunter. There's 2 viewers,
Stupid shit.
and the guy is live with the pedophile right now. This is happening right now, with 2 viewers.
It's not like I wasn't just being paraded and stuff like that's.
I think you should be paraded.
Yeah. Okay.
This is sport at this point.
Yeah. Well, I think you can fuck off with all that and go straight to hell.
You hurt my.
You know, fuck.
You hurt my poor little feelings, like you're the poor little 14-year-old.
Yeah. Whatever.
Oh, he's getting mad, guys. Look at this. He's getting mad.
Yeah, no, definitely. Like, fucking.
Shall we see where this
I
goes?
just don't like. I like. I don't know. It's hard to make words right now.
I think this one's going to be a good one. He's pacing around the room.
Zoom says, what made you want to do that to a child? I think it should be curb stomped.
Soy-based Jeremy says your stories don't add up. Should be tied to a pickup.
Someone messaging me.
So what did you do to a child? I think you should be
No.
curb stomped.
It was
Look, you
about
can tell
somebody
he's
who's
lying.
stream sniping us.
Bro can tell he's upset about getting caught.
Yeah.
Neat samurai fighting the good.
Yes.
Per-
We have somebody watching us right now.
Well, who's watching us?
Who do you think?
I don't know who.
Like Godwinson?
Oh, hey, Godwinson, how are you?
How you doing, brother?
Look, Godwinson, I went deep undercover. Hi.
Oh fuck! Shit! It's the Lex Luthor arc. Going full skinhead to curb stop the pedophile.
Why are you so afraid of Godwinson?
Not really, honestly.
Oh, dude, you are.
Yeah. I couldn't say that. I mean, he's just a guy on the internet, so.
It's like he asks you tough questions and you get all pussy. If Godwinson was there right now, what would you do?
Yeah, tell him. Tell him what you do to me, pedophile.
If he, because of legality, I'd have to see if he tried to come into my house. If he tried to come into my house, I'd smash him with the bat I have.
Oh, fighting words.
One person said your stories just don't add up.
They don't add up.
Yeah, well, that person's stupid.
I think this is going to go wild, folks.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Mark's the dude says he will bring as much awareness as I can to your regards. Did you like it?
What?
Did you like it?
I mean, no.
I can sniff liars out.
Is it the worst thing you've had in your life?
Yeah, honestly. Yeah, no, definitely.
Ham says this PDF file chases clouds like he chases children.
See, I'll never forget when I heard the news. You were laying on your deathbed, but I tried to refuse. That this was going to be the last time, so I started to cry.
So what makes Jeremy says you tell him I caught Chris in lies.
Now my heart is marked and scarred. I feel lost in the dark. Only way to
Oh, sure.
I lost my heart.
You're definitely not a liar yourself, Godwinson. You definitely don't lie about everything every day.
Do you have a YouTube channel yourself?
Me? Yeah.
What is it?
It's Trollhunter666.
There you go, guys.
Yeah. He's really good at hunting trolls, by the way. Really great at hunting trolls. Trollhunter666.
Yeah.
You know, he says, Meowcat says he hunts trolls. That's why the chat is filled with them.
I've got a funny feeling about this one. I think it's going to go south. I think he's hyped up enough. I think all the major characters are in play. I think the roommate's probably out, but the roommate might return and just curb stomp the guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
Are you just a 14-year-old hunter?
Yeah.
No, definitely
14-year-old Hunter 666. That's what you are, Jeremiah. What's he doing? Where'd you go, pedophile? Where'd you go, pedo? Something's a brewing, but my hand is getting a little achy having to hold this phone camera. I'll see if I can set it up so we can just let it sit on something. So bear with me.
The roommate is finally out, by the way.
I'm gonna dox my lamp.
Because I know Godwinson didn't catch that.
Find something
I
to
know
stand the phone.
Godwinson wasn't here when we talked about the roommate being gone, but yeah, he's gone. He's gone.
Listen to me.
The roommate's moved out. Thank fuck.
So, you're on Chris's Reddit, right? And you call yourself a child molester.
I don't think I called myself a child molester on his Reddit, but I'm sure plenty of people did.
Do you consider yourself a child molester?
No. I mean, at one point that label probably would have fit, but I think it's
Still does
a
fit.
long time since I've done anything like that.
I'm going to use pillows to try and stand the phone up. I don't have a phone case anymore. I don't know what's going on. Hopefully the pillow, I can just rest it on pillows. Is that going to work? If I just rest it there, is that too close? I still have to hold the phone anyway, and it's fucking my space bar, unfortunately. Maybe I've got too many pillows. Maybe we go for the 2-pillow option. I just want to give my hand a rest, quite frankly. But we've paused it. Okay, I don't think the pillow solution's gonna work.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Like I said, you still had two
Might just have to
How are
hold
you
the...
not pedophiles, Luke?
I mean, like I said, I think I've just not committed the act. Like I've
But
gone.
you
Like I
admitted
haven't.
to us that you did the act.
I'm just going to rest the phone down and I'll pick it up if he doesn't.
See, so you're a liar. You're a fucking liar.
I mean, people can call me a
Sport.
pedophile all they want, but whatever.
He molested a child and saying he's no longer a child molester.
Also, Fun Guy just asked me a question. Yes, Brandon really did move out. We actually have some loose ends to settle that we need to figure out.
Burying the hard drives?
Yeah, well, I don't think Brandon's coming back.
No, probably not. That's okay. He left the air fryer. I won't. He just won't have that back. Well, as long as he doesn't leave it here for 3 months. If he leaves it here for 3 months, it's mine.
The Ralph defense. You hear that, Faith?
He was just. He couldn't.
The outdoor is mine, dish!
Like, he couldn't really find. Like, he'd been with, like, what was it? He was with this one girl for a while, but she wasn't.
Doxing his
She was
friend.
kind of. She was of age, but she was freaking weird.
Now he's saying that the roommate's a pedo. Like, come on,
Can
bro.
Jeremiah make a hole in his wall using his head? No, I don't think he's strong enough.
No. What'd you say?
Jaham said, can Jeremiah make a hole in his wall?
Has my TV on it, you just can't see it. I've got, like, tape over it. I actually punched through it because...
The poor man's hoarding pillows now.
Oh, that's too bad. I don't care about Godwinson.
Poor man's hoarding pillows now.
That's like, he's like your master.
Oh, fuck
Daddy Godwinson. No, you call him Daddy. You call him Daddy.
Definitely not.
You're Godwinson's bitch.
You are my bitch, pedophile.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you are. What would you do?
Bitch made, butt broken.
Especially if I use if I use the leverage of my body, since he's like, if I put all my weight behind it and I tuck my elbow in, he's a lot. It looks like he weighs a decent bit less than me, so I'll probably knock him to the ground.
Yeah. It's the fat equals strength defense.
239, 250 pounds. Also, fuck you, Joshua Connor Moon. You've been running some kind of racket on the Kiwi Farms.
Duncan on Josh ain't gonna save your pedo ass, I'm afraid.
Paying off your mods to protect people like Flamenco.
What's going on?
Joshua Connor Moon on the Kiwi Farm pays off his mods to protect pedophiles like Flamenco.
So
what pedophiles like you, bro?
Because I'm not on the Kiwi Farms. He banned me for whatever reason. I'm also not in their circle. They're okay with pedophiles as long as they're in their circle. I'm not in their circle.
Whoa. He's blowing the lid off the whole case.
Because they're okay with people for a reason. I'm also not in their circle. They're okay with pedophiles as long as they're in their circle. I'm not in their circle.
Fair point.
Because they're okay with people like Gator and Flamenco and
I'm supposed to ask you, how do you view children?
Annoying. Annoying. Every year I get older, children get more annoying.
Jeremiah, they want you to sing my song, I'm So Sorry, please.
Yeah, please. Round us out.
Honestly, that kind of
Sing your song.
I don't think I can provide.
Yeah, apologise to your victim. Sing the song,
I don't
Jeremiah.
have a good enough singing voice for that. Because whoever was, I don't know if that was you singing or whoever it was, but they got some pipes. That's good shit.
Come on.
I don't know how to sing like that. I don't know how to sing like that. Yeah, that's good shit. That's good shit.
I'm sick right now.
I know how to.
My nose. My nose.
No, fuck it. You're in front of a bunch of people. You might as well show off what you got.
I ain't got nothing right now, but I'm sick. I'm sick. I'm sicker than a dog.
Oh, what are you sick with?
I just think a common head cold right now.
Let me try and ingratiate myself as a normal human being. I'm not a pedophile.
What?
I'm not a pedophile.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
He's not sorry at all.
If you put your weight behind the 14
I didn't have any weight at that time. I was only like 110 pounds.
The record
Maybe not
says you were
even.
163 pounds, Jeremiah.
He was 110 pounds ripped, guys. Like.
Yeah, no. Believe it or not, I had a high school body, and that shows in my pictures, in my high school picture. Any like picture of me you find like post.
I find that hard.
Before 2014 and 13 are extremely
I
thin.
find that hard to believe.
Extremely thin before 2012, 2013.
I think it was because when I was little, I was on Ritalin for a while, and it killed my appetite, and so I didn't eat for a period of time in my life.
So I gotta ask you a question.
Extremely thin.
Can you pick up one of these mini dead roaches you have on your floor?
Extremely thin.
One of these what?
One of your dead roaches. Can you eat it on the stream?
Oh, I don't have any dead roaches on the floor. I mean,
Eat a living one. Eat the mouse.
Not really. I mean, there's dirt, but
Eat the
that's not
dirt.
really that entertaining.
That works. Works for me.
I mean,
Press one,
dirt's
Chad, if it works
boring.
for you.
It's not like I don't really have anything good on my floor. I mean,
Emerald wants to know, when did you stop retiring from?
Eat the knife.
let's just say it was the fucking what? Oh wait.
Oh, so
Eat the corpse of the A-log Jerry.
That was a good bait question. That was a good bait question. He used his words properly.
So, what did you buy?
What was the question again? It was like, when do you not stop retiring?
When did you retire from raping kids?
Yeah, when did you retire from raping kids,
One
Jeremy?
and done kind of thing.
It was a one and done kind of thing, I bet.
Kind of immediately retired because I was arrested.
Shit. It's tough.
Absolutely, you do not want to watch that show, bro. That's a terrible anime.
Do you have scabs on you?
I do have some, but it's mostly on my feet. I have a couple of these.
Will you eat a scab?
What?
Will you eat one?
Not So Serious has really tried his best. He's trying to make his... Not Serious is sick. He's under the weather. He's had to shave off all his hair to try and stave off infection.
At this point, it would be a question of if I could just get a part of it
Get
off,
him.
which probably not. They've been a bit. They've been healing really well, thankfully. That's one thing that eventually that happens is they just heal over. It usually leaves a scar.
Look, that's fucking disgusting.
Well, it's a thing that I've been. Maybe not, yeah, the eating, that's disgusting. I've talked about the picking, though. The picking is just a thing that's
Like fucking gold member or some shit.
thing I deal with.
So you eat.
Hard to.
Fasha.
Well, yeah, that's also from, I basically used to have
Pedo gold member.
which means you eat books and paper and all kinds of other things. I used to eat things that you're not supposed to eat. I'd eat Army Man.
14-year-olds?
No. Toy. I'm talking about when I was a little boy. I'd eat, plastic and shit you're not supposed to put in your mouth.
How about a knife, Jeremiah? How about a bullet?
So that's probably,
It's Jeremiah's
probably
sorry
a
for
remaining.
14-year-olds. He'd pour drain cleaner on his eyes.
No, I don't have any of that.
Rasmus Saladas says eating scabs is good for you. Bro, can we not?
Yeah, I mean, it's just a habit.
Do they taste good?
They don't really have a taste. It's more of a texture.
Can we get him to eat the vape? Swallow it like a snake?
Where? No, trust me, there's no other TVs on.
Do you bought children in Fallout New Vegas to look like your victim?
No,
That was a hesitant no, Jeremiah.
I would mod children to make it so I could just blow them up. Because they're annoying and assholes.
When was the last time these guys bathed? Not So Serious as clean as a whistle at this point. Like a newborn
They're
baby.
also assholes in Skyrim, which is why the killable children mod is wonderful in that game too.
Fuck this, get the pliers. Eat your teeth, Jeremiah.
Okay, whatever. Doesn't matter to me.
Do you think you're the Joker?
No, but
He thinks he's the Joker,
personality
folks.
type, honestly.
Just like Gator, they all think they're the fucking Joker.
I don't know about
The clown prince of Chomos.
I can't really, because he's crazy Formula 1 shit.
Brokeback Mountain.
What? No, I remember that movie when that came out.
I think I'll go for another 10 minutes, so we've got a good 2 hours out of this.
No, I didn't, but we all made fun of people who watched it.
I think you watched it. I think you were living the dream.
No, I didn't watch it. I know it's got that Jacob Gyllenhaal guy in it though, and that's why I don't want to watch it, because I saw that kid in Bubble Boy, and ever since I don't watch Jacob Gyllenhaal movies unless it's a Bubble Boy now.
Sus.
It's too weird. I just don't know why that Bubble Boy made him weird for me.
I think you're gay.
Yeah, that's what everyone in high school thought.
Yeah. I'm not a gay pedophile.
No, not even close. If anything, I'm more averse. Like I'm like rougher with guys and.
So you are.
He's a gay. He's a flamenco as well.
I'm harder. What? No, I'm not gay, dude.
Are you top or bottom?
Well, I can't really answer that. You have to be gay to answer that.
He's both. Persip's gay. No. Persip, is this guy a top or a bottom?
Sounds like someone's projecting.
I'm not projecting. I can see it. That's why your roommate probably moved out because you give him enough attention.
Persip says he's a bottom bitch.
I think you're just being a retard now.
A retard that don't touch 14-year-old kids like you do.
Sure.
Why does he do this to himself? What's his raison d'etre for doing this? It's like a public humiliation thing. This is what flamenco was doing, remember? When flamenco was like getting off by having people constantly repeat his crimes about Boy Soprano and breaking his
system. You're gonna say that anyway, so fuck it.
See guys, he admitted
yeah, whatever. And I'm sure your stupid internet will...
He hates himself? That's his raison d'etre? Well, good. He should hate himself.
Morons. They're just not stupid enough to pay for it. Yet. Although Godwinson is dumb enough to work with groypers.
Pay for your sins?
Godwinson's dumb enough to work with groypers. That's my high sin. You know, bro, your high sin is literally raping a 14-year-old girl.
Normally, the grift would be that you would get money for this.
I want to know about your lewd server.
What?
Your lewd server?
The lewd server?
I don't have that.
Yeah, you did.
I don't have any of those. No, I don't. Go find it then, faggot. Go find it.
Oh, here we go with the name calling.
Go fucking find it. Give me a link.
No.
So you wouldn't say that in front of my face.
Yeah, you wouldn't say it in front of his face, would you, pedophile? Let's escalate this.
I don't know about that, but you would... If you keep saying I have shit that I don't, go get it.
Well, I mean, my viewers obviously... Do you pick your butt too? Smell,
you better believe he eats his own shit as well.
You scratch your ball sack and lick your fingers and see how it tastes. You're like...
You know, the nearest my finger gets to my ass is when I'm cleaning it in the shower.
X'd out.
This morning. You can't get me on that one. I take a shower. Like, no, you can't even question me on that. I take a shower every day.
How do we know? How do we know you're clean if your house ain't?
Do you want me to take a shower on your live stream and then get you banned on YouTube? I'm fine with that.
I'm just saying, how do we know that you take a shower?
Shit.
You have...
It's the pedo shower.
Like, you're like there with Chris.
I guess. I guess you could. I mean, I don't have a basement full of dog poop, dude.
I got somebody that met you before and said you fucking smell.
No.
You do smell.
People, I love people that say that, but I fucking shower every day, so the people really don't have any...
Smelly pedophile, just like flamenco.
What do you smell like?
I shower every day.
I don't smell I can't smell myself.
I'm not a gay pedophile.
I might, at worst, I probably smell like cigarettes because I used to smoke them.
So, like, whenever you clean your butt in the shower, does your fingers slip?
Or, like, I probably smell like weed, maybe, or, I don't know.
You eat your scabs, you gotta stink, man.
No, I don't.
No. Oh, okay.
Maybe I think because I smoke weed and I used to smoke cigarettes and my clothes probably smell like smoke, but that's probably, you know, if I stink, that's probably why.
Can you give us a house tour?
If I had a longer, so what people haven't been picking up on is this camera only goes about like this.
You hear that, folks? He's not allowed a cell phone.
Just go slow, pan slow. Look, just pan slowly.
Pan slowly.
I think my camera might have fucked up.
Well, just hang it up and bring it back in.
My camera's not that great.
Alright. No, so hang your camera up and bring it back in.
Book broken.
Just a second. Well, I'm glad this is.
I don't actually know what's happening now. Nor does not so serious. He's trying to get so serious, but unfortunately. We've got a few more minutes left of this and I'll play us out. And if anything more happens, we'll keep you updated on the unfolding storyline, as is our civic duty. Some bizarre shit's happening now. Maybe we'll just play some I'm so sorry. We'll just play some I'm so sorry whilst the technical faults are being ironed out. We've really bumped this up in views, by the way. When we clicked on it, it had like 12 views the other night, so.
What? Huh? Fucking this goddamn webcam is having issues, man. I don't know fucking what the hell.
It's a fucking banger. The song of the Sexofax. Number 1 tune. Straight to the top of the charts.
It freeze again? Yeah. Oh my fucking god. Holy fucking shit. It froze again. God damn it. This is bullshit. Okay, well, thank God I'm not gonna fuck with the cord.
We'll see where this goes. Hopefully, I mean, it ends with a shotgun blast and he live streams it. We'll keep you updated. Let's round ourselves out.
Now I sit and send my apologies to you from prison. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Whoa. So, the fastest Spurg in the West has uploaded. It's got no views. Clint Neatwood rides into town. He says addressing the allegations, it gets emotional. Guy's 3 minutes in the sector, and he's having to address allegations. So shall we see where this goes? Chat! Now the description says, I'm not transgender.
I know everything happens for a reason, and every reason have a different season. Yet this pain won't go away.
Okay. Let's see. Let's see if Clint Neatwood clears his name. You're really low, Clint Neatwood. So I'll try, and I can't turn you up any more than I've turned you up. So we'll just have to press our ear and here you are.
What's good? All right, so I got to dispute the allegations. So I got allegations from Esoteric Shaggy saying that I'm transgender Blaine Ross. That is completely false. I'm only vaguely aware of them from the Onion Farms, but yeah, I'm not them. I don't know how else I can prove it aside from my face, but I'm not them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not transgender any of the time. Yeah, I'm a Christian man, so yeah, I'm disputing it, but this is my first taste of the sector, and it tasted like dog gum, so I'm turning in my samurai sword, Godwinson. I know I got the endorsement, but I went from being on the sidelines to the field to fumbling it after I first played.
Holy shit, it's a fucking resignation letter, folks. Guy's been in the sector for all of 30 minutes, and he's turning in his samurai sword for me to collect. Good lord.
I'm going to be riding away because I'm 17, so I'm going to...
He's riding away. He's going to come back when he's old enough, when he's got more hairs on his chest, and one day he'll ride again.
Be on the lookout for that, but...
Be on the lookout.
I'm going to be exiting the sector.
He's exiting the sector. It's the fastest entrance and fastest exit we've ever seen in the sector, folks. Clint Neatwood rides out. Holy shit. I think it's fitting then to play us out with rest in peace.
Deliveroo presents Decision Time. You want everything, but what's it going to be this time?
There he goes, hitting that dusty trail. Off he goes. Because this sector's made for real men. Yeah. If you ain't got what it takes, if you ain't crazy enough, if you can't take the heat, then you gotta get out of the kitchen. You gotta get on your donkey and ride away. You know what? Fair play. Fair play for recognizing when it's all too much. And not being like Gator, where you pretend to be a king. Even when you're confronted with your massive L's on a daily, minutely basis. We can't all be Clint Eastwood in this sector. And the reality is there's only one Clint Eastwood in this sector. And that's the ponchoed mother of fucking Paulie the Frog 64, who's fielding away the FBI agents at the door. No, she will not allow her son to fill in your questionnaire. And yes, she will lie to the feds and say that you didn't orchestrate January 6th. Let's pour one out for Clint Neatwood. You did God's work in the half an hour you were in the sector and bombarded with transgender allegations and something about Elaine Ross, some sort of weird entanglement with esoteric shaggyism. The sunset, he's becoming a little figure within it, and that little figure is just becoming ever more distant as he rides out. Alright, juice.